Good morning, my YouTube friends. Monica here with My Wild Style. Remember, God loves you. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make yogurt and sour cream today. Let's start with the yogurt. Fill a quart jar with whole milk and bring it up to 180 degrees. While we're waiting on that, I got a quart jar of half and half, and this is going to be our sour cream. It is cold, and I am going to add 2 tablespoons of my starter, which is Greek yogurt that I made from another store-bought Greek yogurt to begin with. Let's add 2 tablespoons to the half and half and stir well. This is how I started the original a year ago. Buy yogurt that has no additives and has active live cultures. I don't know when I started doing it this way, but I just used cold half and half with 2 tablespoons of the live culture mixture and stir well. And then we are going to put this in the dehydrator at 110 degrees for 4 to 24 hours. After the 4-hour mark, start shaking your jar a little to see if it has solid up into sour cream. When that has happened between the 4 and 24-hour mark, take it out and refrigerate it. You'll notice that this mixture is so thick and creamy. I am just going to put a paper napkin on this with a rubber band. Try to keep your jars and utensils as clean as possible. You can also use a canning lid. Just make sure you put it on loosely so it can breathe. In that length of time, this yogurt is reaching 180 degrees. Now just turn the heat off, and we're going to wait 10 minutes before we remove this jar. Just remove the jar, and then after we place it on the counter, we're going to wait about an hour for it to drop temperature to 110 degrees. It's been a little over an hour. Let's take a temperature. It's right at 110 degrees. Now let's go ahead and add that 2 tablespoons of the sour cream in there. Like I said, you could use a sour cream or the yogurt to make both items. After I get this stirred up, I'm just going to put the paper napkin back on. Now let's get these into the dehydrator. I also have pineapple and strawberries in here. This is the yogurt, and this is the sour cream. Okay, this yogurt is done, and this sour cream is set. So when I shake it, it's pretty solid. When I shake the yogurt. You can see that it's got some whey in it. I want to show you this thick and beautiful sour cream. Drip some of the whey off of it. It's so thick. You're always going to want to use a metal spoon. Don't ever use a wooden spoon because wooden spoons can harbor bad bacteria that can ruin your yogurt or sour cream. And remember, I just added this to cold half and half. And you can see how thick it is. The yogurt, I'm going to use a different spoon for it. The yogurt is set up, you can see. And it's super thick. This took 6 hours to make. And it'll take anywhere between 4 to 6 hours for either one of these products, but you got to keep an eye on it. This one I actually left in overnight in the dehydrator. Now you can also put these in an oven and just leave the light on. Slide them clear up to the light, and that is usually enough heat. That's how I used to make yogurt when I didn't have a dehydrator. And that'll keep it warm, but it'll take a little bit longer. So just keep taking your paper towel off and just keep checking it. So guys, here is a result of this product. This spoon, you can see this spoon is just sitting on top. This one sunk down, so you can see the difference in texture between the yogurt and the sour cream. When you start noticing that you're running out of sour cream or yogurt, you can use either one of these to start a new batch because they still have active live cultures in it. So you could use your sour cream to start yogurt or your yogurt to start sour cream. The only difference that there is between these two is this one has half and half and this one has whole milk. And the whole milk, we want to heat it up. The sour cream, it doesn't really matter because it has more fat content in it, so that way it'll make a really nice sour cream for you. I also wanted to say too that you could just use a regular canning lid on these. Just don't screw them down, just leave them on top loosely so that way they can breathe a little. And then the longer that you incubate your yogurt and sour cream, it'll get tangier as the more time goes on. So if you don't like really tangy sour cream or yogurt, I would keep testing it so that way you know that it didn't take 24 hours. So that way you can control the tanginess of that. When I store these in the refrigerator, I just mark which is which, and I just wanted to say that I am not an expert yogurt maker. I've just been doing this for about 15 years and it works for me, and I just wanted to share this with you. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, may God bless you.